Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney, where savings are made simple. Go to www.shopbrothersmarket.com. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more. And make sure you download the Brothers Market app. It is a smart way to shop. Get into Brothers Market at 118 South Main in Sigourney and let Rick and the staff help you out or give them a call. 641-622-2191.
Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
The band Brass Pair is playing this Saturday at the Keswick Tavern at 117 South Iron Street in Keswick. Brass Pair will be playing all your favorite hits live Saturday, March 22nd from 8 to midnight, and there's no cover charge. Come have a fun night with Brass Pair performing at the Keswick Tavern this Saturday night. Just another morning show here on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook and YouTube. Welcome in. A good Thursday morning to you. Neil Crott,
Steve Shuttler,
co-host, my confidant,
my
BFF,
well, compadre,
my amigo, mi amigo,
mi amigo.
For our Spanish-speaking
Is that
friends.
how you say it? Mi amigo?
Sure.
Is it really?
Si, senor.
Si, senor.
How's it going on this Thursday?
It's going. Steve
asked. It's a little bit chilly.
Yeah, chilly. Yeah, we got a little junk last night. Snow.
In your trunk?
No. Well, I got too much of that too. But a little sleet or I don't know what you'd even call it. It was like a
snow,
mix.
Rain, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yeah, we had just a little bit, according to the National Weather Service equipment at my house, Neil.
Yes.
Makes it official. We had
That's right.
A little bit of rain, a little bit of snow accumulation. So it was an interesting night. I took the dogs out before bed last night, and I'm like, what the heck? What's going on here?
Well, because I wore shorts yesterday.
Yeah,
and I mean it was
uncomfortable.
They weren't that short. But, I mean, that doesn't help when I hike them up either. But
it's like those old gym shorts from back in the day.
Oh. Yeah, I don't care for those. They're not attractive on me. I can't pull them off.
Hey, we do thank Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headline sponsor here on just another morning show, Brothers Market in Sigourney. They make savings made simple.
Yeah.
I don't know if that line makes sense. Make savings made simple, but they do.
They do.
I mean, it's just it's the truth. It's the fact. It's a fact. Savings are made simple. ShopBrothersMarket.com. It's a smart way to shop. Get that app. Go to the website. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and a whole heck of a lot more. Great place to get groceries. You know, they've got this section, that section.
Oh, yeah, they've got sections. Each aisle has different things. It's amazing.
It
really is.
It's truly amazing. Brothers Market in Sigourney. Turn your volume down.
Already done.
Osky Dental sponsors our studio. Do I have a Toothy spotting? Oh, Toothy is choked up. Toothy walked into the building and immediately started coughing.
Hey, everybody. This is getting more fun every day.
Toothy.
Yeah.
Tell us Osky Dental's phone number.
Well, it's 641-673-4845.
Wow.
I have a frog in my throat. I think it's sounding a little bit messy today.
Are you going through puberty? Hey, they're accepting new patients. You can schedule your appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster. Osky Dental going to file your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider, and they're located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. Thanks, Toothy. Have a good day, Toothy.
Love you guys. Love your show.
Oh, what? Whoa.
Oh, that was weird.
It's close.
That was very close.
Of course, the Osky Dental Studios, not to be confused, it's the Osky Dental Studios, but we are in Sigourney.
Yes.
We're on the square here in Sigourney, and just right above Barnwired. Not too hard to find. So, yeah, if you ever just want to pop in and say, hi, guys. I don't have a toothy voice. I still don't have a full voice yet.
I wish I could do Toothy's voice. It's really high pitched up there, but mine would come out like hi. It's weird. Oh, there you go.
Hey, you almost have it.
I do.
It's almost like you sound like Toothy.
It's weird. It's very, very weird.
Anyway, what else is going on today? Oh, we got to take a look at our forecast.
Let's do
We were
that.
talking about the weather earlier. Let's get the Garden Gate forecast up. Let's go to meteorologist Neil Crott. Yeah, we should
That was
have
a little
like
drum intro.
a weather intro.
Yeah. The weather brought to you today by the Garden Gate, as always. Garden Gate, Cindy Dillon, Dietrich.
Yeah, don't
I
forget.
want a hyphenated name.
Yeah, Neil Crott.
The
Crotchety
Garden
crotch.
Gate. Anything from fresh floral arrangements, home decor, sympathy gifts, all that good stuff. Serving Keokuk County and surrounding areas for 28 years. Sunny today.
Yeah.
A high near 47. Breezy. Go figure. Northwest winds 15 to 20. Decreasing a little bit this afternoon. Oh, but wind gusts could be up as high as 30 miles per hour. Cool. Increasing
So are they
clouds.
decreasing or not?
Yeah, right. I mean,
the National Weather Service needs to make up their mind.
come on. Increasing clouds tonight, low around 31. Partly sunny tomorrow, a high near 58. Breezy. Winds could gust up as high as 35 miles per hour. Fun.
What if they go up to 36?
Then they're wrong. Mostly cloudy on Friday night, gradually clearing off, and a low around 27. And on Saturday, sunny, a high near 56. So there is a look at your forecast brought to you by the Garden Gate.
Other than those really breezy conditions, not too bad of a forecast,
No.
really.
No.
Since we got through yesterday, all the hype was going into yesterday. And I don't
Right.
know what Northwest Iowa ended up getting, but yeah, they were supposed to see kind of the brunt.
Well, I did see a few clips and videos last evening that there was some more in the western part of the state. I-80 was having some
Okay.
good, I don't know if they had pile-ups.
Pile up on I-80.
Yeah, just some bad roads. I didn't see any good wrecks. Those are always fun to
Darn
watch.
it.
I know. There's like 5 of them flipping and flopping, and somebody goes
Flippity-flop.
wham. That's a good
All
time.
right. Well, let's take a look at our This or That.
Let's do
It
it.
is always sponsored by Stacy Flynn, Legacy Insurance Group, and Welcome Realty in Sigourney. This goes up each weekday at 6 a.m. Cafe or diner?
Okay.
What's the difference?
I was just going to ask, what's the real difference between cafe and a diner?
Are you going to Google it?
I'm going to have to.
Cafe
What's the
and diner.
difference?
I'm going with a cafe, just because we have a cafe here in town.
Oh, okay. Well, that works.
That's my logic there. Otherwise, yeah, you better do some fast Googling, because I'm going to move on if you don't move quick.
I'm not that quick. I was just a cafe is a casual establishment primarily serving coffee, tea, and light snacks. A diner is more casual, often 24 hours even.
So they're both casual.
Yeah, restaurants serving classic American comfort food.
So it's more of a diner is more of a restaurant. A cafe is more
Well,
drinks,
yeah,
and light snacks.
I guess.
Okay,
Cafe.
They're both the same.
Diner, whatever.
they're both the same
Yep.
to me. This or that, I don't know. What do you have a choice?
I'm gonna go with the diner.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're split on that.
Sure.
Question of the day. It's spring.
Spring has sprung.
I can't even whistle. Right
Really?
now. My voice is just, my throat is gone. Amy, there you go. You're a professional whistler. Amy's Salon House and Spa, 202 North Main in Sigourney, sponsors our question of the day. It goes up on Facebook at noon each weekday. What do you like most about spring, Neil?
The flowers blooming, the birds chirping, and the smell of neighbors burning garbage, especially if there's
Yes.
plastic in it.
Throw a
And,
tire on.
Yeah.
Love it.
Spring is just so I was just talking, about shorts yesterday, and today I put pants back on. Spring, when it's 100% here, put the shorts on and leave them. That's what I like about spring. Real spring, not this in-between crap.
Real spring.
Real manly spring.
Man's spring. Is there soap with spring in it?
Irish spring.
Irish spring.
Yeah, you're supposed to grate it with a
Neil
cheese grater.
McCrott.
Grate that with a cheese grater around your plants, and apparently it's supposed to keep away some animals or insects. I don't know. Never tried it.
Interesting.
That was
All
your
right.
tidbit of information you didn't need to know.
You know, we kind of redid the cameras a little bit. I
You
messed
don't
with
like
mine
yours?
a little bit more this morning. Now I'm a little bit closer. It seems
Whoa.
like I'm a little bit closer than you are.
Yeah, because I'm like way back.
I have a
here.
giant face.
And I'm so far back.
It's like, you almost started to sound like Toothy there. Hey, we do have some guests here in the studio. Should we get to them?
We do?
Let's do it. There they are.
Hey! Wow!
Welcome in. We've got Alan Sellers and Riley Northup from First Resources here in town. Guys, how you doing today?
Great. Nice snowy spring morning.
Love it. First day of spring. So you guys are popping in here. We need to adjust the camera just a hair. We'll get to that here momentarily. But what's going on? You're here to talk about First Resources. First of all, guys, let's ask this. We just did our this or that. Do you guys like a cafe or a diner?
I'd say
There you go.
diner because I think of Flo's Diner.
Oh, there you go. Absolutely.
Riley, do you have a preference, cafe or diner?
I grew up in Belle Plaine for a little while, so Lincoln Cafe was where I ate all
Okay.
the time, so probably cafe.
You're a cafe guy. And then, what do you like most about spring, other than snow on the first day?
I'm with Neil, though, on the shorts,
Yes.
man. I mean, like, I've wore shorts here for quite a while, and then all of a sudden, the last 2 days, I've had to
Yeah.
put pants back on.
I hate it.
Pants.
So my legs are not tanned like I was expecting.
Exactly. We missed 2 days of good
Exactly.
tanning weather.
Exactly.
Riley,
right?
do you have a preference? What do you like most about spring?
I like the middling kind of temperature, you know,
Okay.
like I don't
That-
like it too hot, don't like it too cold.
I'm right there with you. If we could stay at like 70 all year long,
Yeah?
I'd be in heaven. So, Alan, you and Riley are here from First Resources. What's shaking at First Resources? What do you want to chat about today?
Well, I'm going to kind of let Riley take this over. He's kind of the talker of the
Okay.
company, for one. But first of all, I just want to say how awesome this looks up here. And
Thanks.
talking about, like, being completely distracted by that big screen right there, I just, there's
We
so
do
much.
have a giant TV
There's
here.
so much to look at. It's like
know.
you're watching like 6 basketball games on TV, you know.
And you're
but-
looking at yourself.
Yeah, exactly. So, but no, I'm just going to kind of turn it over to Riley, and he's kind of got a little plan. I do know one thing, Neil. Before we leave, you have to ask Riley if he has a joke.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, I'll
'Cause
probably
he
mention
has
that
a good
on
one.
my own.
He has a good one.
I can do that.
We like jokes. We like to laugh a little bit. So I know, Riley, you got a few notes written down, and you can go off of those if you want. But tell us a little bit about what's going on at First Resources.
Well, I don't know if I can banter like you two, so it's
That's
but-
all right. Lay it on us.
yeah, I've been working for First Resources in the small group program for a little over 2 years now, and
Okay.
we do car detailing and can redemption.
Okay.
So the car detailing, we do it the old-fashioned way. We use our hands and a little bit of elbow grease.
Hey, there
There
you
you
go.
go.
So, like, we don't have no fancy buffer, nothing like that, you know.
Okay.
So, when it comes to the details, our most popular detail option costs $79.99 for smaller vehicles and $109.99 for the larger ones.
Okay.
So that gets you everything except for shampooing and scrubbing the floor and the seats, if the seats are cloth, you know. But if you want us to do that, it's an additional $10.
Okay.
So
Sounds like a good deal.
It is. I'm going to find out.
I should. What? Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was going to say I should also probably mention there could be a small fee for extremely dirty vehicles, but it's negligible. Most people don't even notice it. So, so back onto the Can Redemption Center. Just so you're aware, we don't count the cans.
Okay.
We give a flat payment for every bag of cans or bottles that we get. So if it's
Okay.
a full bag of cans, which is supposed to have somewhere around 240 cans in it, we give $12. If it's a full bag of 18 to 24 ounce bottles, we give $6. Full bag of 1 liter and 2 liter bottles, we give $2.
Okay.
So we also have a mixed bag. If it's got a healthy mix of cans and like bottles, then that's an $8.
Okay.
So we also sell can boxes and rolls of can liners for $8 each. That can be taken off of your ticket. Like if you don't have the cash on hand, if you bring in cans, we can take that off your final price there. We do send, by the way, we don't pay up front. We give checks in the mail at the beginning of every month. So don't expect us to have cash on hand. If you want to rob us, too bad.
We can't. We can't shake you down and
right. Unless you want to walk out with 120 bags of cans, like we're not gonna have anything you want.
The police. That would be a good way to report it to the police. Somebody just robbed us, and they're walking down the street
with 120 bags of cans.
Like Santa Claus.
Two very important things I do want to mention. The bags, we don't accept opaque bags. They have to be see-through in one way or another. We've had a lot of nasty stuff come in. Like, apparently before I worked here, there was a dead raccoon.
Oh.
So
what?
An actual dead raccoon in a bag.
Yuck.
So
it smelled like spring.
Fresh.
So there's a couple more things. If there's any glass, we don't accept it because people get cut from glass. Our employees, they slam the bags down, the glass breaks, and it's not fun for anyone. And coffee, tea, and water bottles don't have returns on them, so if you could try to sort those out of your cans, that's fine, or that'd be appreciated. And if you'd like to schedule your vehicle to be detailed, or if you're bringing in a large load of cans, please give us a call at 641-622-2073.
Okay.
All right, you want to hear my joke now?
Do it. Lay it on. I know you've been waiting to get to this.
All right.
Well, yeah, I mean, ever since he told me yesterday, I was just like, oh my gosh, these guys are going to love this.
This is going to be great.
So where would Steve go if he lost his job?
I mean, that happened like a year and a half ago. I don't know. Where would I go?
A homeless Shetler.
Oh! Laugh track. You know, I have thought about, my wife loves animals. We've thought about opening the Shetler shelter.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
that would be a good name.
Maybe in my retirement years,
there you go.
we'll have the Shetler.
That was your goal if you won the lottery.
Ever since you came in the other day and he told you that joke, I was like, you got to take a joke over there. And then, within 3 minutes, he comes up and tells me this, and I'm just like, that's perfect.
That is perfect
for the show.
That's fantastic.
So if people are watching or maybe listening to this in podcast form, where do people find First Resources at?
So the address is 117 North Main Street, and we're just straight across the street to the east of Midwest One Bank.
Yeah.
And that's, there's a big sign on top, so it's pretty easy to find. So
just go to the big garage door.
Okay. That's where you bring your cans.
That's where you bring your cans, and
Okay.
And the one thing you didn't mention was with the can redemption. To me, the convenience is you can just drop a bag of cans off and leave. You don't have to sit there and count them or put them on flats. With the places that do it like that, you can just drop them off, leave, and we write it down and tally it up at the end of the month and send you a check.
Yep.
So.
Good deal.
If I mentioned everything, you wouldn't have had anything to say.
I know. I was trying to think of something to say.
Tell you what, Alan.
This guy right over here.
He's got it.
He's a character.
Yeah.
He's got the whole show right now.
Yeah, he's good.
I was going to ask one quick question. What all, other than, is there more that goes on, obviously, uptown here than the can redemption and the detailing?
There's a day hab program for individuals that don't work.
Okay.
And then, we serve individuals, I don't even know, 8 or 9 different counties, of people with mental or physical disabilities.
Okay.
Day hab programs. We do a lot of supported employment in the communities, which I also work that on Tuesdays of just, we have some individuals trying to find, work in the communities. And when we do, we'll job coach them to get them kind of weaned off me, and then they're on their own. And we've had some really successful programs. And individuals that's came a long way. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. And I know, Alan, off topic of First Resources, I know you're probably getting that mower ready at home, aren't you?
I've had it out, yeah.
So, yeah, I was telling Steve last week, I saw you go by, just
Yeah.
driving down the street. And I told Steve, I don't know if you were going to mow or if you were just, out and about like, oh,
Scooping
it's
the
coming. It's coming again.
Yep, I felt it. Yep.
Felt it in the air.
We all grew up driving around these
Yep.
streets of this town thinking we were cool. The other day I was like, man, Alan still got us all beat.
Yeah. You got the people that go out with their convertibles.
Yeah,
with
exactly.
their golf carts
Yep.
and ATVs.
Uh-huh.
Not me. I'm on the mower. I'm just cruising on the mower, Put the headphones on. And
Have you actually mowed anywhere yet?
I haven't really mowed. I mowed 1 yard, but I was mowing the sticks, the small sticks that I can chop up. But I actually haven't mowed.
No.
I'm not sure. We're probably a couple weeks out, I'm guessing.
You haven't done any mowing of dog dirt?
Yes.
Is that what you call it?
That's what I was
Yes.
actually going to say.
Okay.
Dog dirt.
Dog? No, not yet.
Huh.
But I do have a few that I do. So
I need to do that. Do that.
Doo-doo.
Get rid of the dog doo-doo in my yard with my lawnmower. And I was also going to ask you, Alan, you being a big sports guy, NCAA tournament kind of officially kicks off today. Who's your picks? Who are your who's somebody that's going to pull an upset in the first round or two? Who do you have maybe winning the whole thing? Or do you want to give it away?
no, I'm actually getting ready to fill a bracket out here again this morning. But talking to the coaches out at the school, I like BYU as one of those upset teams. They got a really good offense, and
Yeah.
I just think they
They got
could
a
be a
good team.
scary team. As far as winning it all, I'm probably rooting for Tennessee, actually.
Okay.
So
I'm going to have to change my bracket.
You filled so many of these out,
Right,
Neil.
right, I did.
I mean, you've spent so much money betting
Yes.
on the NCAA tournament.
Wow.
but you know what? It'd be a guy like Neil that would win it.
It was.
Somebody that
It's
would.
always
Somebody that would,
somebody
yeah,
like that.
know nothing. He'd go off of like where he's traveled to, or
Yeah.
or like whatever the colors they are.
Exactly.
Yes.
The
Neil-
team names,
Yeah,
stuff
Neil
like that.
Neil would win it. So.
Yep. Maybe I should fill one out.
My daughter, we always have a family pool at the Shetler household, and my daughter tends to win it. I mean, I think she's probably won it more than anybody else in the family. And
Really?
she hasn't watched a second of basketball in years. So yeah, that's usually the way it goes.
So does she go more like, oh, that's a cute name?
I mean,
Or-
she understands it enough where
Yeah.
she'll go with the higher seeds, but she'll pick some upsets too. So.
Huh. That's interesting. You want to know who I have winning it all? Duke.
Yeah, I think they're the number one overall seed.
See,
so.
that's why I did it.
I was telling Neil before we went on the air today, I think for the first time ever, I really kind of have, I don't know, I haven't watched a whole lot of basketball. Iowa having such a season this year, I really didn't watch a whole lot of basketball. So for the first time ever in my life, I just filled out my bracket according to all the higher seeds winning,
Yeah.
like every single game.
Yeah, you can't hardly go wrong that way because you'll get a lot of wins just
Right.
by picking the higher seeds. But, yeah, I'm with you though, Steve. Too of like basketball this year for me was,
Yeah.
and then what Iowa's in right now with no coach and
Yeah.
everybody's leaving and
Yes.
Everybody. I'm even
Yeah.
again. I'm not huge in
I
following,
even
but
I'd even went into the transfer portal.
right.
Yeah.
You might as well because
I'm up for grabs.
every 10 minutes you could get on Facebook and there's a new one.
there's
entering
another,
the portal. It's like
another guy
what?
leaving.
Are they going to have
I
a
mean,
team?
You kind of expected it, though. That's just the way it goes when you have a coaching change. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe Dix and a few of the others will come back, but we'll see. Divvy up the money. Divvy up your NCAA tournament winnings.
Have you put your resume in yet?
No.
Okay. Well, I thought maybe. All right. Be a good gig for you. No.
What do you? And all right, so this is again totally off topic, not First Resources. It's spring. You're obviously always involved sports-wise with something. What do you have going on this spring for sports, Alan?
Right now it's kind of interesting because I do junior high boys track, and Mr. Crawford just talked me into doing the junior high girls track also because I didn't have a coach. So the girls start tonight. So it should be interesting with 60 kids
Oh, wow.
at the junior high level
Man.
out there all at once.
All out there at once.
So, yeah, that will definitely be interesting. Hopefully, the kids and the parents are patient this year because 31 boys is usually a lot to deal with, and then tack on another 30 kids.
Yeah.
So
It'll be interesting.
what you're saying is if we see a herd of children running down the street, like, we shouldn't be too concerned about it.
No.
Alan's chasing them. Wait! Come back!
Yeah,
Now, are you doing anything with like soccer and stuff this spring?
I'm
or-
not doing the soccer. I'll do the flag football this fall
Okay.
again, and then junior high football again. So that's kind of where I've limited my.
Well, you had to sort of,
Yeah.
give yourself a break,
Yeah,
so to speak.
yeah.
You can only be pulled in so many directions.
Yep.
So,
Yep. But it is fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
awesome. So again, well, Riley and Alan, thank you guys for coming in. Riley, you did a fantastic job. I mean, you really did.
You did.
You sold us on the can redemption and the car detailing.
And I know more about the detailing now than I ever did. Alan said just bring it in.
Aren't you supposed to come in today?
Yes, I am dropping a car off there today.
Left us hanging yesterday.
Wow, I'm getting called out even.
Yeah, Riley goes through all the details. I'm just like, how about Wednesday?
Well, Riley, if you have any more jokes for us in the future, let us know. We'd love to hear them. So maybe we'll have a daily joke with Riley.
There you go. That could work. Be working on them.
That'd be good stuff. But again, you guys coming to us from First Resources, and Alan, you're doing great work there, great job there, and obviously always very, very busy in our communities. So
Thanks for having us come in, guys.
yeah, this has
guys.
been a lot of fun.
Appreciate
Don't go anywhere yet. Neil's going to get a picture of you before you get out of here, if that's all right. But let's go and hear from some of our sponsors, like Tassel Ridge Winery.
Iowa Brianna is a sweet, fruity white wine from Tassel Ridge Winery with pear, apple, and apricot on the palate, and acid perfectly balanced by sweetness for a clean, lingering finish. You can serve it chilled as a before-dinner beverage, or just sip it by itself on a warm afternoon. Iowa Brianna is made from Brianna grapes grown in our vineyards in Mahaska County, Iowa. Tassel Ridge Brianna is available at several of our more than 350 retailers. If you don't see Brianna at your favorite retailer, ask the manager to get it for you.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965.
When shopping here at Helmuth Ford, we will do our best to put you in the vehicle that you want, that you love, and that is safe for your family.
Your safety is our focus. That's why we are a full-service repair facility.
We'd love to sell you a vehicle of your choosing. If we don't have it, we'll do our best to find it for you. If you're looking for a vehicle with low miles, a great price, and a friendly atmosphere, come visit us here at Helmuth Ford.
We look forward to seeing you soon.
See our full inventory at helmuthford.com.
All right, we are back here on Steve Shetler Media. Just another morning show coming to you from the Osky Dental Studios, high above Sigourney, on the Sigourney Square, right above Barn Wired. We thank Brothers Market for being our headline sponsor. We thank Alan and Riley from,
very good time.
from First Resources.
I was trying to jump in
beat
for you
that
there.
out of me.
Yeah, roar.
Had a little sip of Mountain Dew, and it came back to haunt me. Alan and Riley did a fantastic job.
Did. He was nervous, and he pulled it off. Man,
Yeah, he did. He actually didn't seem nervous at all.
No.
While on the air. Here,
before we went on, I was a little nervous for him because you could tell he was really wanting this to go well. Yeah,
he nailed the joke.
That was fantastic. That's great.
All right, it is 7:30, and what do we got? 30 degrees here in the big town of Sigourney. Let's take another quick look at our forecast right now. Maybe you're just getting up and getting going. Our weather always sponsored by the Garden Gate. Sunny and breezy today, a high of 47 degrees after a little bit of rain and a little bit of sleet and snow last night. Coming up here later on this morning, we're going to play another game, another phone game. which, by the way, I need the...
switchy switch.
Switchy switch.
Switchy switchity switch.
We're going to be opening up the phone lines to play a game where not only will you win the gift card that went unclaimed yesterday, $10 gift card from Bee's Sweet Treats, you will also get a free drink from Savage Energy. So if that doesn't encourage you to call in and play. And what we're going to do today is we're going to give you some classic slogans from like commercials that you've heard over the years. All you have to do is get 2 out of 3 of them right, and you'll win 2, not 1, 2 prizes today.
Just be smarter than me.
Yeah, free drink from Savage Energy and the Bee's Sweet Treats.
So I need to shoot out a text to someone to say, call in, and I'll split the
winnings
with you.
By the way, that phone number, if you want to get ready, is 641-622-6262. What is it?
641-622-6262.
All right.
There's a lot of 6s and a lot of 2s.
Yes.
Makes it easy.
On this date in history, which, by the way, it is Thursday, March 20th. It's the first day of spring. On this date in history, 1760. Did you know the Great Fire of Boston took place? It destroyed 349 buildings.
Wow.
On this date.
Wow.
And the reason they called it the Great Fire of Boston was because they were like, great. Just great. Why didn't it just take one more building and get a nice even 350?
No kidding.
I mean, come on. Why stop at 349?
So obviously that was the timeline of when buildings were starting to be constructed in less wood and more concrete. Huh.
On this date, 1899, Martha Place. Was that? Oh yeah, that's a woman. Martha Place.
Oh,
it's not like a destination.
Yeah, that's a different name.
Her name was Martha Place of Brooklyn, New York. Became the first woman to die by electrocution.
Yes! Not because it's a woman. Good grief.
It's the electrocution thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was the first woman. Wow.
She evidently was found guilty of murdering her stepdaughter. So, I mean...
well, yeah, rightfully so. I hope they made it last.
Her family was shocked, I tell you, man. Thank you. We need to have Riley in here giving these one-liners.
Exactly.
1958, Elvis Presley reported for duty in the U.S. Army on this date, back in 1958. And then 30 years later, 1988, check this out.
What?
1988. I don't know why that was hard for me to say.
Right. That was
1980. It just wasn't
1988.
computing today. An airplane flying over the Shoreline Park in Mountain View, California, caught the kite string of an 8-year-old. So an 8-year-old was out flying a kite, lifted her just 10 feet in the air, which is high enough.
Yeah.
And carried her for about 100 feet before she finally let go. Just think, if she would have held on.
What kind of a kite string was that parent putting on there?
Some heavy-duty stuff.
Wow.
That happened on this date in history.
Oh,
today, on the National Day calendar, one of my favorite days to celebrate.
Is it?
It's Alien Abduction Day. Now, there was that one time where you got abducted and you were probed.
I don't think I was abducted, though.
You went willingly?
I just tell that story to make it sound a little bit more...
Oh.
You know.
So the probing took place. It just wasn't by aliens. What? This is getting really horrible.
What?
It's National Proposal Day.
I propose we never talk about that again.
It's National Native HIV/AIDS Awareness Day.
What does that mean, native? Like the first ones?
Indigenous? I don't know. It's National Ravioli Day if you want to eat some ravioli to celebrate.
Okay.
National Native
Are you a ravioli fan?
I'm Chef Boyardee.
Do you? Are you really?
Oh, sure. I'll
See,
eat
I
some
can't
Chef
stand
Boyardee.
that stuff now.
I mean, I haven't eaten it in years.
You should try a can of it and see what you think of it now.
Because for
some reason nowadays it's like This is not the way I remember it as a kid. Yeah, it's slimy.
And it's also, of course, as we've talked about, the first day of spring. So, spring.
Huh.
Let's see here. Things you need to know. Do we want to do things you need to know?
Sure.
No, we don't want to do that yet.
We don't want to.
No,
Absolutely
heck no.
not.
We want to look at this.
Okay.
Our For the Fun of It tournament. It's sponsored by Shuttler Insurance Services. 80s rock bands is what we're talking about. You talking 80s rock bands? Talking 80s rock bands. Guns N' Roses against Aerosmith. Boy, if I had a voice, Neil, I would make some rock and roll noises right now.
Right.
Axl Rose and Stephen Perry can make some of the weirdest noises.
Yeah,
vocally
they can.
that in mankind history.
There's a very good video of Axl Rose in Tokyo. They were at a concert.
Hello, Tokyo.
Hello, Tokyo. And it was awesome because the heading on it says something about before whatever all this stuff is now they use for singing. It's not real.
Oh, sure.
You know, that you sing into it and
all
it changes your voice.
Yep.
And he breaks into something where he's just all over the place, up and down and
all around.
Yeah. I mean, it's just amazing the stuff these guys can do or could. But I don't know. This one, what's the voting looking like so far?
Both bands have their fair share of votes, but it is looking like Guns N' Roses.
Okay, good. I was hoping one of these tournaments would go well.
Let's take a look at the overall bracketing right now. So your great 8 are set there. You can see them all. We've got right now Guns N' Roses and Aerosmith. Votes go till 6 p.m. this evening. Thumbs up for GNR or heart for Aerosmith. From here, we go over across the pond there to Motley Crue and AC/DC. Again, all these next few matchups are tough. Oh yeah. Motley Crue and AC/DC, got Journey and Van Halen, Def Leppard, Bon Jovi. So yeah, we'll see. Looks like Guns N' Roses will move into the final 4, but we'll wait till 6 p.m. to make the final call on that.
I had a buddy message me last night. Said he had waited till the afternoon to listen to yesterday morning's show.
Yeah.
It took him an hour before he got my Def Leppard joke yesterday.
I don't remember your joke.
I was driving down the road, air drumming. My stick
yeah.
fell out the window, so I had to switch the song to a Def Leppard song because the Def Leppard drummer only has one arm. No. And he's like, man, it took me an hour. And then finally I started laughing hysterically. I'm like, thank you.
Well, at least he got it.
Yeah, right?
At some point. Hey, our weekly top 20 came out yesterday. Guess who's number 1? I'll give you
one guess. It's about time. It's
Anthony
about
Schilling.
time.
Anthony Mark Schilling.
He's been working so hard to get that top spot.
Although, if you squint and look at the numbers, the Facebook numbers there, things are tightening up between Anthony and Carson.
Oh.
Carson might possibly do this. Do the impossible.
LaVon, if you're trying, you better ramp it up, honey.
I mean, anybody with over 1,000 points,
I would think that's good.
Is doing really, really good. So you got LaVon and Dan and Nancy and Sherry and Dodie and Curtis and Amber and Lacey, your top 10. Boy, I don't see Neil Krott's name anywhere.
I was just going to say, crap. Stacy finally broke back into the top 20.
Into the top
so
20.
Now it means I got to start trying again. Man, I bet you I could beat Anthony. Maybe that's what I should set out to do.
Well, you got to like and share everything about 20 times. So.
Well, I do my best thinking in the bathroom.
So Anthony, number 1, again, for I don't know, I think, Bruce Beinart, he's done it twice in the last year.
I was going to say, has it been?
But probably,
I mean, it's a
at
good
least
6,
the last
8 months.
9 months.
Yeah, easy.
Anthony's been number 1 every week, except twice. So
don't you feel bad when you fall asleep at night, Mark? Taking it away from everybody else out there wanting that title? Come on.
We need to bring you back up on the screen. Because you had a look of...
Mark,
there.
Give these other people a chance once in a while.
Yeah.
They're feeling bad for themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Mark now is looking at me going, you want to bet? He's cutthroat.
Bring it on, Neil.
Yeah. He is cutthroat, dude.
Should we do a giveaway?
I don't care. Depends on if anybody's got the guts.
All right. So let me fast forward here. I need to get through some of my stuff to the slogan off.
The slogan off.
It sounds Russian.
Yeah.
We are going to do the slogan off.
And all of a sudden, I'm in the mood for beef stroganoff.
Comrades. Let's
That's
do a slogan off. So what I'm going to give you.
Oh, somebody is watching right now, so now it's time to call.
Yeah. So get on your phone. Give us a ringy-dingy, 641-622-6262. What I'm going to do is give you 3 classic slogans from advertising. And if you get 2 out of 3 of them right, you're going to get not 1 but 2 prizes today. A $10 gift card to Bee's Sweet Treats here in Sigourney. And a free drink to Savage Energy.
Oh, man, are they good.
So give me a call if you want to play Slogan Off, comrades.
Slogan Off.
There were some pro wrestlers back in the day. Nikita Koloff. Nikolai Volkov.
Why do I sort of remember those names?
There's also a guy named Boris Zukov.
Really?
And now there is Steve Sloganoff.
What would my wrestling name be?
Well, Krot. Is that German?
It is German.
Neil
Krot!
No!
That's the only thing I know German.
Horrible.
Your face.
You're going to get us canceled.
That is going to be the clip of the day. Like, Steve's like, whoa!
No, he won't ever show that clip.
By the way, I wasn't doing it accurately.
You were waving to people?
Yes.
Is that what you were doing? Good Lord.
No, that was funny.
No, it was not.
It was a joke.
No.
Horrible. So what else would you come up with for German then? Sauerkraut? Like I haven't heard that before.
Neil Sauerkraut.
Man.
That's Sauerkraut.
Yes, okay, fine. Okay, so it starts out easy. As a younger kid, it's, sauerkraut. And then, by high school, it's like, hey, sauerkraut. What does that even entail? I mean...
I don't want to know.
Come on,
The phone's not ringing, by the way. Does anybody want these prices?
641-622-6262.
Somebody call, or I'm going to disconnect the phone.
Even if you don't know how to play the game, just call. Say hi.
Call.
Give us some 641-622-6262.
Slogan off.
Slogan off.
Prizes. Nobody's going to...
Losers.
MCG,
you are a loser if you're not calling.
MCG, just cancel my phone line.
Just cancel my phone.
Just cancel it. Just cut it off. Let's do things you need to know.
Okay.
Things you need to know. Whoa. Some things you need to know. Tesla.
Yeah?
They're saying things not go. Speaking of Germany,
things
aren't going well in Germany. Oh, the phone line's ringing.
Yes.
Yeah, boy.
Is it plugged in?
All right. Greetings, Earthling. You're listening to Steve Shetler Media. Who do I got on the phone line? Hello? Is anybody out there? Can you hear me? Because I can't hear you.
I can hear him through the receiver.
Can you?
Yeah.
I can't. For some reason, I can't
What
hear
the
anybody.
heck? What the heck? Hang on.
What the heck?
Oh, we were so ramped up for this, and now
the phone line's not working.
I can hear him.
Can you?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna put the receiver up to my ear. Hello. Hey, how you doing? Who do we got? Who is it? Bubby! Holy crap, Bubby! Why isn't my phone working?
Yeah.
What's going over the... Anyway, we'll just get the microphone over here. All right, so Bubby, do you want to play Slogan Off? Yeah. All right, let's get here.
This is the middle.
This is horrible. This is horrible Facebook and YouTube right now. All right, so Bubby, here is the slogan. Are you familiar with older slogans for advertising? Kind of? Okay, well, let's see if you know this one. Just for the taste of it. Does that ring a bell? The slogan is just for the taste of it. It's Diet Coke. Yes, you got it right. We're going to say you got that one, all right? And then The next one is once you pop, you can't stop. It's a chip. What do you think it is? Potato chip. Pringles. That is, I think that one works, Neil.
Oh, I'd take it.
Neil is good to go. And then the next one is, what is it called? This is for another kind of a chip type of a thing. It's not easy being cheesy. Do you know that one? No?
Maybe.
Well, it would be Cheetos. So Chester Cheetah. I.
Chester was the best.
So Chester Cheetah. So Bubby, you were brave enough to call in.
No joke.
So we're going to give you the prizes, all right? So you get a $10 gift card to Bee's Sweet Treats here in Sigourney. You get a free drink to Savage Energy in Sigourney, both on the square here in Sigourney. I'm going to give you or give them your name, so you just need to stop into Bee's Sweet Treats and Savage Energy, and they'll have your prizes waiting for you, all right? Cool. Well, thanks for calling in, Bubby. All right, have a good one. Well, we apologize for the phone lines not working. Dang it. I don't know why. I thought I had begging for people to call in, and then my phone doesn't work. So Bubby was our prize winner.
Hey, that's good, though.
He gave it a good shot.
That is.
And that's all we can ask for.
Like you said, at least he had the guts to do it.
He tried.
Yeah.
Let's take a little bit of a break, Neil.
Okay.
I need to get things back in order here. We're gonna check the phone lines.
Yeah.
And see what's going on there. But hey, Bubby is our prize winner, Carson McDonald. Congratulations to you, Carson. We'll take a break. Be back with more after this.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP, is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Osky Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Osky Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Osky Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Osky Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Osky Dental. Winter in the Midwest can definitely be unpredictable. Whether it's a frozen or broken water pipe, fire emergency, or a surprise mold, ServPro of Ottumwa, Oskaloosa, and Grinnell Pella has you covered with trained professionals ready 24/7, 365 days a year to make your emergency like it never even happened. Visit servpro.com, Ottumwa, Oskaloosa, or call us at 641-682-0782. All right, we thank all of our sponsors here on Steve Shetler Media. We thank Bubby for calling in and
Congrats
playing
to him.
the game, the slogan off. He wins the prizes today. We thank Alan Sellers and Riley Northup from First Resources for being in earlier and talking about the different things that First Resources has to offer, like the can redemption and the car detail.
Yeah.
You're going to take your car in there later on, right?
Yes, as Riley pointed out in front of everyone. I was supposed to be in there yesterday, but the schedule just didn't work.
Well,
so and Alan was fine with it. I think Riley, he was riding me a little bit about it, but
he's probably going to have a joke about you the next time.
I'm guessing he will. So
hey,
yeah.
Thanks to Brothers Market for being our headline sponsor here on Just Another Morning Show. We thank Osky Dental for sponsoring our studios. And Neil, we're going to get into things you need to know.
I need to know it.
Let's hit the music again.
I almost burped right there.
You can't do things you need to know without the music.
No.
Are you going to survive?
I don't know. That was like a
heart attack
5
over there?
burp thing happening.
Things you need to know. So we were talking about Tesla in Germany. Things not going well for Tesla in Germany as they asked 100,000 Germans if they would consider ever owning an Elon Musk Tesla vehicle. 94% of the 100,000 said, no thank you. So, not going well in Germany. Now, in Vancouver, adding insult to injury, Tesla was kicked out of the Vancouver International Auto Show that runs through the weekend, supposedly out of safety concerns. So maybe they were expecting protesters or freaky people to show up.
Right.
So that's what's going on there. By the way, I'm going to be counting on you to go to comments. I don't even have my phone on right now.
I don't understand. I mean, I'm not a fan of the Tesla, whatever that thing's supposed to be.
I think they're ugly.
But, I mean, it seems like you're seeing a lot of them, and wow, 94% of them said no.
How about Nightline on ABC that's celebrating its 45th anniversary?
Wow.
A special coming up on March 24th. They're going to be showing some older footage, interviews with original and past anchors.
Oh, good.
Along with their current hosts. Who is that one? Who is the one guy that used to host Nightline?
Nightline. Was he the...
Ted Koppel?
Yes. Ted
Is that
Koppel.
the guy's name?
I believe so. I remember Ted Koppel. Some of them old timers. Sam Donaldson.
Yeah.
Who was the dude with the one eyebrow? Was that Sam Donaldson?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, he had like some really stiff hair.
Yeah. Just one big old eyebrow.
And kind of he had a stern look on his face.
Yes, even when he was happy.
Yes.
It was all you'd get from, That's what I'm going to start doing now.
CBS going to be airing An Evening with Elton John and Brandi Carlile coming up on April 6th. The show will be going to be feature live performances, stories, and a preview of an album called Who Believes in Angels. I do.
You broke my character. I was trying to do the whole rest of the show in Sam Donaldson. And you just broke me. I'll try again.
Deshaun Watson, football player, he's got a lot of money to throw around. He proposed to his longtime girlfriend with a custom diamond ring with more than 20 carats and worth up to $2.5 million.
What? Duh. I like cooked carrots, but how are they so pricey? That was your cheese for the day. Riley wouldn't even have liked that one.
No, it's not up to Riley standards. After 60 years, President Trump has released the remaining previously sealed JFK assassination files.
For real?
80,000 or so pages to go through on that, so lots to unload there. But we'll get to the bottom. We'll see if they blacked out anything or anything has been redacted.
Redacted.
Is that the word?
Something
redacted.
Like that.
According to a new study, Sam? According to a new study, people living in hot conditions like Phoenix age faster than those who live in cooler climates.
It took
like
a study to
Seattle. Study was on people 56 years of age and older, and those in Phoenix look biologically about 14 months older than those from Seattle.
14 months. Oh, wow.
I don't know how they pinpointed that exactly, but they're like, 13 and a half, 14, we'll just say 14.
I could see a few years. I could see 5-10 years, but 14 months? Come on.
Led Zeppelin's Robert Plant says that he is all for the group Bad Company. Bad Company! Gonna be he's for them to be put into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I would agree with that.
I would think so.
Yeah, totally.
Let's see here. We've been talking about the new Hunger Games book, Sunrise on the Reaping. That's the second prequel, so it is a prequel.
Okay.
It has hit bookstores, so run out and get that. Couple more things here. How long is your neighborhood Denny's going to be around?
Well, it sure didn't last very long.
Where is the closest Denny's?
Is it
Iowa
up
City?
Well, maybe.
Or up by the interstate?
I-80, yeah.
Brooklyn? Victor area?
Yeah, that area, Used to be Starhand.
Well, the chain says it plans on closing 150 low-performing restaurants by the end of the year. So,
well,
if you like Denny's, you might want to get to one.
That one might be closed.
Finally today, Will Smith, his first full album in 20 years.
Really?
Drops next week. He's going back to rap, yo. It's called Based on a True Story.
That surprises me that he would go back to, because parents just don't understand.
Yeah.
And what was the other one? Nightmare on My Street. I hate to admit this, but DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, I had all of their cassettes. Every album on cassette.
How many albums did they have?
They had 3 or 4.
Really?
Yes. Rock the House. That was a really good tune. I liked that song.
You were like a wedding DJ and a party DJ back in the day. Were you rocking the...
No, I never got into the wicka 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 wow. You know, I wanted to. I mean, I would pull that once in a while, like hold the one earpiece up, but then, I don't know. The chicks dug it more when I just was myself.
Oh. Is that how it is?
Yeah, you know.
Let's go to the impossible. Today's impossible. Here, say it with me.
Impossible
question. Impossible question in the game Scrabble.
Okay.
Are you a Scrabbler?
No.
We've talked. A lot of talk about board games here recently on the show. In the game Scrabble, how many points for the letter K? If we have Scrabble players in the audience, they will know. How many points for the letter K?
I'm pulling mine.
Go to the video.
Got Bubby, Dan, Dixie, Patrick, Amber, Anthony, Sherry, Nancy, Stacy.
We got Riley in the comments. Steve Stroganoff.
I didn't even see that one. Oh, I do now. Steve Stroganoff, XD.
Good stuff.
Oh, man. I'm thinking the Daily Joke with Riley. The Daily Riddle with Riley.
Riddlin'
Riley. No, let's not go there. That's
Riddling. Not Riddlin'.
Oh, boy.
In the game Scrabble, how many points for the letter K?
I forgot that's how that game's played. 10.
Amber says 8.
Oh.
This says 5.
Oh.
So.
Well, whatever's in front of Steve is right.
Yeah. It's the impossible.
So
paper just went flying.
Yeah, I thought you threw it. You're like, that's stupid.
What else we got?
Get it out of here.
7:57 on your Thursday. First day of spring. Let's see here. Let's hype up some stuff coming up this week here on Steve Shuttler Media. Along with Neil's whistling this week, we do have Cody Vandermolen.
Yeah.
That's the guy. He kind of looks... We were talking about Alice in Chains the other day.
Yeah, no
He
kidding.
looks like he could fit into Alice in Chains.
He does.
Cody going to be hanging out with us at Barnwired in Sigourney on the Square. You can stop in, be part of that live showing. Be there in person. Get some lunch, get some coffee.
And hang out.
You can watch it here on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook, YouTube. You can listen to it in podcast form afterwards. Cody Vandermolen, our Iowa Music Showcase for this week. Coming up on Saturday morning, we've got the sports section. Again, live from Barnwired, talking sports. We've got Aaliyah Cooper and Aiden Reeves as guests this Saturday morning. Jenny Hobbs, your host for the springtime. So tune in. Again, be there in person, watch it live, or listen to it in podcast form.
Be there.
Shall we go ahead and do some...
We get it.
Weird news? Do you like weird?
I'm
you like
up
weird
for
stuff?
anything.
I like weird.
There's really not much I wouldn't try.
In some weird, archaeologists in Thailand have unearthed the country's oldest human skeleton.
Oh,
Again,
wow.
how do they know this?
Yeah, right.
A 29,000-year-old child they're calling Pang Pond.
You couldn't have came up with a better name?
Pang Pond. Pang Pond was found in a national park in a cave, discovered about 6.5 feet beneath the cave floor. The child, estimated to be between 6 to 8 years old, was buried in some position with limbs positioned closely together, suggesting the body may have been wrapped or tied before burial. So,
Whoa.
Pang Pond.
That's too bad. Pang pong, like to go cave searching. He gets stuck.
We go from Pang Pond to archaeologists uncovering fossilized facial bones in Spain.
Okay.
In a cave.
Oh.
They're saying this one's between 1.1 and 1.4 million years old, marking Western Europe's oldest human facial remains. The discovery includes a left cheekbone, and upper jaw of an extinct human species. What? Nicknamed Pink. This makes no sense.
Wow.
An extinct human species. So we had a different human species
right.
than
So
just
now,
humans?
So left cheek and upper jaw. So he got his lower jaw knocked out and his cheekbone on the other side.
Connected to his...
Yeah, when Ping Pong over there hit him.
Ping Pong.
Ping Pong says, no food for you. Bah! And yeah, this guy, Pink was like, ah.
And then he started singing Pink songs.
Yes. He says, I am of a human species.
And then he goes, I'm Pink Pong.
I'm Pink Pong.
Let's go. Hello, Ping Pong. My name is Pink Pong. We go from all of that to dinosaur footprints. What is with all this weird stuff? A boulder displayed for over 20 years in Australia, Queensland, Australia.
Okay.
High school has been identified as containing 66 fossilized dinosaur footprints.
Oh.
Marking one of the highest concentrations of such tracks in the country.
Well, that's sort of cool.
They said they saw the footprints of raptors, T-Rex, and ping pong.
Poor Ping. Poor Ping. That's what killed him. He was trampled by the dinosaurs.
Trampled.
Trampled? Is that what I said? Trampled?
That kind of got to me. Anyway. Dinosaurs and ping pong. Woo. And finally, in some weird news today, more recent stuff.
Good.
Let's go to Yellowstone National Park. A 47-year-old woman from Phoenix, looking 14 months older.
Oh, right, because of the heat.
Sustained significant injuries, including 7 spinal fractures. Ouch. After being charged by a bison during an engagement trip. The attack occurred near Lake Lodge Cabin, so I'm glad we got specific, on the north shore of Lake Yellowstone, where the woman and her fiancé encountered 2 bison. Despite attempting to maintain a safe distance, one bison charged, causing severe injuries to her chest and abdomen.
Wow.
The incident underscores the importance of adhering to park guidelines which mandate maintaining a minimum distance of 25 yards from bison and other large animals.
You know, you hate hearing these stories of people being attacked or hurt by wild animals. But yeah, then they have to end the story every time with the same phrase, you know. Remember, keep your distance. Don't be stupid. Man.
Maybe that's what happened to Ping Pong.
Oh, poor Pang.
How long have we been on the screen without the stuff underneath? That's
I couldn't tell you. I wasn't.
Probably this whole time, this whole segment, didn't have the Just Another Morning Show logo underneath us in the commercials.
Wow.
Yeah.
This, again, we don't emphasize it enough. We are live and local. So,
live and local.
So
let's get a few commercials out of the way. Let's regroup, maybe, for a minute. Let's hear from such fine folks like Mahaska Drug. Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more. Plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore. Why choose Lifetime Dental? The legacy and experience of 30 years. Cutting-edge technology. Advanced education in pediatrics. orthodontics, and restorative dentistry. A one-of-a-kind experience for the whole family. But most of all, we're compassionate doctors who are here to listen to your concerns and use our expertise to help. For all things dental, think Lifetime Dental.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house. From lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
Hey, we are back here on Just Another Morning Show here on Steve Shetler Media. We are headline sponsored by Brothers Market and, of course, come to you from the Osky Dental Studios. Let's take a look at some of our stuff on the community calendar. It's brought to us by Enchanted Events, located just south of Sigourney, right off of Highway 149. They've got room for your weddings, your receptions, your graduations, your reunions, your birthdays, your
bar mitzvahs,
parties, your bar mitzvahs. Check it out at Enchanted Events. They've got Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys coming up on Saturday, April 26th at 8 p.m. Get your tickets right now. Do it right now. Call for your tickets or check it out online. Get your tickets for Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys at Enchanted Events. All right, on the community calendar, let's see here. I know we've got some new stuff I wanted to throw up here.
Cool.
A Pot of Gold.
Oh, look at the iris.
5K and half marathon coming up on Saturday, March 29th. This is in Oskaloosa.
Okay.
It's all proceeds going to scholarships for a high school male and female runner at the Oskaloosa High School. It's in memory of Isaac Hoven. Isaac was a former middle school cross-country runner. So that'll be taking place there. You can sign up, maybe look online for the official link there, but that's going on in Osky on Saturday, March 29th.
Awesome.
Also on the calendar, the EBF Music Boosters have a pop can drive going on Saturday, March 29th from 9 to noon. And you've got the drop-off location at the high school bus barn. So EBF, Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont, Music Boosters with a pop can drive Saturday, March 29th. And then let's jaunt on over to Wellman.
They're such colorful.
They are.
Ads. I like it.
Wellman Volunteer Fire Department having their 5th annual drive-through grilled tenderloin and fries fundraiser this Saturday from 4 to 7:30 p.m. That's at the Wellman Fire Station. So, we're hitting all the different areas today.
I like grilled tenderloins.
Yeah, grilled and fries.
Yeah, I like fries.
So that is your community calendar. Again, sponsored by Enchanted Events. Shall we go ahead and do our birthdays? Because I like birthdays.
Happy birthday. Toothy, it's fine. No, Toothy's been bugging me for months to sing the happy birthday song.
Why can't I have a birthday?
Birthdays brought to you by Hometown Real Estate. Nikki Leathers. She's a broker. She's the owner. And she is a realtor.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Give her a call, 641-295-4142. You're welcome, Nikki, for me making that sound so cool. You are the realtor. Celebrity and hometown birthdays for today. On the hometown side, Sarah Starkey, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday also to Patty Wiggins. And there's just not a lot of hometown birthdays recently.
Just 2 of them.
Yeah. So Sarah, Patty, go out and make it a whale of a day.
A whale?
Yeah, whale. It's big. It's like the studio was filled with water and a whale just went right by us. I could see it. Celebrity birthdays. Hal Linden. Oh.
Barney.
Yes. Actor from Barney Miller, 94. Wow. He's old. He is old. Pat Riley, 80. Basketball. He was a coach.
He was.
I do remember
Any
that.
idea who he coached? There were three teams I can think of.
Oh, come on.
But the main one
So
back in the day was the Lakers.
Okay, I was going to say the Lakers.
From the Lakers, he went to the Knicks.
Oh.
And then the Heat.
Oh.
I think he won... No, he didn't win a title with the Knicks, but he won plenty with the Lakers and maybe a few with the Heat.
So this would have been timeline-wise. So Pat Riley would have been with Magic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Okay, the good
James
back when
Worthy.
basketball was awesome.
Yes.
Yes, okay. 77 for Bobby Orr. He played hockey.
He did.
He was a good goalie. He was top. He was
I
top
actually
notch.
don't know what position he played.
Well,
I don't really know hockey.
I don't either.
I know his name. I knew his name enough to put him on the list.
Yeah. Spike Lee, 68 director. Spike.
Mars Blackman.
Yeah.
Remember that from back in the day? For
Yes.
Nike?
Yep.
Spike Lee and Michael Jordan.
Absolutely. Actress Holly Hunter is 67. Model. What? What? She cannot be 62. My future wife, Kathy Ireland, she was like, back in those days, oh gosh, what are we thinking?
She was the Bud Light girl.
Yes. Kathy Ireland was supposed to be my forever. Like,
Did she know that? Was she aware
Yes.
of it? Oh.
I mean, I sent her so much fan mail. But Kathy Ireland, 62. I'm going to have to look her up. Michael Rappaport, 55 years old. That's just some of the celebrity hometown birthdays we got. Brought to you by Hometown Real Estate. Thank you, Nikki.
Yeah, we thank you, Nikki Leathers at Hometown Real Estate, for sponsoring our birthdays. We thank all of our sponsors. You know, we don't do that enough.
We don't. We
thank,
appreciate
let's see
you.
Here. Whoa, let me get right there. Is Brothers Market. Here, you can point.
Oh.
You can point down at our. Yes, right there. Oh, don't get. Oh, there you go. Our rotating sponsors there. We thank everybody with the, like the 30-second ads that you see occasionally. Everybody that sponsors, we thank you so much for making things possible here on Steve Shuttler Media. We're doing just another morning show. We're almost 2 weeks into this now.
Ooh. Kathy Ireland, by the way, for 62, she still looks all right.
She could still be your future wife?
She still is.
All right. Oh, she's still on track to be your future wife.
Yeah, probably by age 90. She'll be
Hey, still to come this hour, we're just a few minutes away from talking with Brittany McCulloch.
Yes.
From, she's not probably official, but she's representing Tri-County schools. She's going to be talking to us about Tri-County stuff. They've got their tip night coming up tonight, just right down here at Barnwired, right below us.
There, really. More.
Barnwired hosting their tip night, of course, because Barnwired's open on Thursday nights now. So we're going to be chatting with Brittany coming up here in just a little while about that. Until then, let's do a few more things like Files of Law and Disorder. Dun, dun. In Florida, Dunedin, Florida. Dunedin?
Oh, that's a weird name.
Dunedin, Florida. A homeowner fired 30 rounds from his AR-15 style rifle.
Jeez.
At a pool cleaner, a guy that was cleaning the pool. That he mistook for an intruder.
Oh, okay.
I don't blame him, though. This is around 9 o'clock at night. Why would somebody be cleaning the pool at 9 o'clock at night? The homeowner and his wife heard noises near the pool area. Upon seeing an unidentified person with a flashlight, the homeowner shouted for the individual to leave. There was no response, really, so the homeowner retrieved his rifle, fired a couple initial shots through the glass doors. I mean, that seems extreme.
Yeah, open the door,
followed by 28 more shots over the next minute and a half. The pool cleaner, who had arrived late for a scheduled cleaning without notifying the homeowners, suffered minor injuries. I can't believe this guy's even alive from glass and sharp shrapnel, but was not directly hit by the bullets. That's kind of a miracle. The county sheriff stated that the homeowner would not face charges, citing Florida's Stand Your Ground law, which permits homeowners to use force if they believe they are under threat. So silly pool cleaner.
In other words, this
boy.
husband is not going to be charged for shooting at the pool boy, stopping over at 9 o'clock at night to clean the pool.
Was he stopping over at 9 o'clock at night for something else?
I'm just saying. I'm thinking the husband is like, here's my chance.
Take that, pool boy.
Put a shirt on.
Yeah, you're too good looking. My wife likes you just a little bit too much. What else we got going on here? Moment of duh. Should we just jump into the moment of duh? I like duh.
Duh.
I like a lot.
Duh. Duh. Duh.
$15,000 in credit card debt due to extravagant spending on designer clothing, dining out, and frequent getaways. Now, this was a 20-year-old that has accumulated a lot of debt in this manner. Now, he faced difficulties even with minimum payments, which, credit card debt is horrible.
Yeah.
Don't get into credit card debt. It's a never-ending nightmare. He faced difficulties even with minimum payments, so he turned to his dad for financial assistance. The father, who had previously bailed out his son on more minor financial issues, such as covering rent and car repairs, expressed reluctance to help this time. He feared that continually rescuing his son would prevent him from learning financial responsibility. Noted that assisting with his this financial situation would require dipping into his retirement savings. And that's how this story ends. With no conclusion and no purpose. So I give myself the duh.
Duh.
So in other words, that kid thinking, well, now I got to come up with extra money. I'm going to start cleaning pools at night.
At 9 o'clock. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna show up unexpected.
With no shirt on.
With no shirt. Hi, I'm the pool boy.
I was pool boy once.
Were you? How'd that go?
Not as well as the TV and movies make it out to be. No, I didn't get any gigs.
Did they mistake you for
A blow-up toy? Yes. Is that where you were going?
I was going to say like a gorilla.
Oh.
Due to the hairy situation.
The hairy situation. Sometimes. Just a big old teddy bear.
And then the guy got his gun out thinking he was shooting a gorilla.
There's a bear in the backyard. We don't have bears.
Again, we're doing just another morning show here on Steve Shetler Media. We've got that coming up on Friday, which is tomorrow.
Oh, it is.
It is tomorrow. Friday's almost here. So we need to get you kind of prepared for Friday with some more music. We've got our artist, Cody Vandermolen, sent us a couple of songs this week to kind of get you guys excited about Friday. So we played one of those yesterday. Let's play another one today. Here's more music from our Iowa Music Showcase guest this week. It's Cody Vandermolen here on Just Another Morning Show.
Hi, my name is Cody Vandermolen. It's a song I wrote. It's called Waste Away. It's a song I wrote for my wife. Now, we don't want you to waste your time or your money. Be good stewards of those things. But it's a song about how if I had to waste any time or money, I'd like to do it with her. So it's called Waste Away. Can't remember another time feel you deep in my heart. 'Cause you've been everything I've needed. This thing is so pure and true. Never have I felt so completed. Just what a ways away with you. So ways away with me. Waste some money and some time. Darling, we were meant to be. Yeah. 'Cause I am yours, you are mine. So waste away with me. Waste some money and some time. Darling, we were meant to be. Oh, 'cause I am yours and you are mine. So waste away with me. Waste away with me. So waste away with me. 'Cause I am yours and you are mine. Thank y'all.
That guy can sing. He is Cody Vandermolen. Good stuff.
Yeah, no joke.
Cody. Again, he's going to be on our Iowa Music Showcase tomorrow at Barnwired in Sigourney on the south side of the square. Make sure you get in from 11:30 to noon. Get there a little bit early. Get yourself a table. Get yourself something to drink, something to eat at Barnwired, and hang out for our live interview, live music from Cody Vandermolen for tomorrow's Iowa Music Showcase. Again, we'll be back at Barnwired on Saturday morning for the sports section.
That's probably your best piece of advice. Get there just a little early.
Yep.
Because them tables can fill up. And
we always get a nice
really can.
crowd for the Iowa Music Showcase. So get in there. Yeah, we always have somebody, a musical guest every Friday at Barnwired. So.
And we should just say, if you're there super early, yes, the big, huge table they have is inviting, but just please stay away from it. It's spoken for, okay?
We've got the regulars.
And we like to keep them happy.
Yeah, let's hear from some of our sponsors, like our headliner, Brothers Market. Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney, where savings are made simple. Go to www.shopbrothersmarket.com. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more. And make sure you download the Brothers Market app. It is a smart way to shop. Get into Brothers Market at 118 South Main in Sigourney and let Rick and the staff help you out, or give them a call, 641-622-2191. The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com.
Attention Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
All righty, it's 8:25 on your Thursday morning, the first day of spring. We do thank all of our sponsors like Easy Biz Tech. My friend Ted Gaunt runs that business, so make sure you get a hold of him. We thank Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headliner and Osky Dental for sponsoring our studios. We're going to be chatting with Brittany McCulloch coming up here very shortly about some events like Tip Night coming up at Barnwired coming up tonight, so stay tuned for that. Now, Neil, I know you've got some did you know facts that you're going to throw at
random things for you to ponder over and think about. I mean, simple things. Like 5% of us, do you have a dishwasher?
Yes.
Okay. 5% of us have dishwashers. In America, only
that's it.
Yes, that's what according to this.
Wow,
but
seems low.
Yeah, and 3% of those same people never use them.
Why?
Doesn't that seem odd?
Why would you have one and not use it?
I don't know. I have no idea. 20 years ago, every adult knew how to write a check. Now, only 75% do. That does not surprise me.
Run that by me again.
20 years ago, every adult knew how to write a check. Now only 75% of us.
Yeah,
I don't think.
Surprise me
I think that
all.
number's too high because I don't even know if they spend much time in schools teaching that anymore.
Yeah.
Here's a great one, and we could even bring our guest in for this one.
Okay. Well, let's do it. Let's bring Brittany in.
You're gonna love this. Okay, this is life changing. Crayons are the most likely thing a kid will stick up their nose. But what is the number 2 item that kids stick up their nose?
Any guesses, Brittany? Get up close to the microphone there. Pull it up a little bit closer to you. Brittany, any guesses on what kids stick up their noses? You're talking other than fingers, right?
Yeah, not fingers. Not fingers. First, the most popular item are crayons, apparently.
A Lego.
A Lego? No, it is not a Lego. Steve, any guesses? It actually surprised me a little bit, but think back when your daughter was little.
How about a coin?
Nope. French fries.
French fries up the nose.
I don't think I don't remember any of my kids putting French fries up their nose. Maybe they did, but here's the one I don't anymore, I don't think. But
not lately?
Not lately. But this one was the only reason I really wanted to do any of the Did You Knows. The average man spends 7 hours a year hiding in the bathroom.
Hiding?
That's it?
Whoa! You make that sound like that number's too low.
It is.
It is?
Yeah, we should reevaluate that next year.
Wow. See, I'm trying to decide. I don't hide.
Run that fact by me again. Get your old man glasses back on.
The average man spends 7 hours a year hiding in the bathroom.
7 hours.
That seems like a lot of time hiding. I don't feel like I hide.
I don't hide in the bathroom.
I mean, I spend a lot of time on my phone, maybe.
Sure.
But, I mean, well, maybe I am hiding and I just don't know. Huh.
Well, we've got Brittany. It's McCulloch.
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 Yes.
All right. I wasn't quite sure if the CH was a hard CH or just a silent. So McCulloch. All right. Brittany, and you are involved on both ends of this tonight because you work at Barnwired.
Yes.
And you're involved with Tri-County Schools.
Yes.
So you're a Tri-County mom, right?
I am. Yep.
And who are your kids that go to Tri-County Schools?
I have Alexandria and Sean and Braden and Jillian.
Wow, you got a house full of kids.
And you ain't never seen one of them throw a French fry up their nose?
Oh, probably.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I was going to say with 4. I mean, one of them's got to do it.
So, we've got Tip Night coming up tonight. And I know I've got an image here to throw on the screen if I can find it. But go ahead and kind of give us the details of what's happening tonight.
Yes, for Tri-County Post Prom, for a fundraising idea, we are doing Tip Night tonight at Barnwired. So you'll be able to come and have dinner from 5 to 9 at Barnwired. We're doing the menu only tonight. And then all the tips will go towards Post Prom.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And Post Prom is like the after the dance.
Yes.
That's when all the fun and activities and games and whatever.
Yeah, so we're going to round up all the kids after prom at like 11:30 at night, and we're
Okay.
going to go down to the Ottumwa YMCA.
Oh, cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and we're going to get them Domino's pizza.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, they have a rock wall climbing. They're going to have a pickleball tournament. They'll be able to swim. Then we'll be able to do like basketball, volleyball, dance room, bunch of fun stuff. And we'll probably stay there till like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Oh, my.
Yes, and I'm chaperoning that too.
I was going to say, it sounds like you're going to be part of it.
Yes, there'll be quite a few of us there.
So we're looking at the graphic on the screen right now. Again, this is the Tri-County Post-Prom Tip Night tonight at Barn Wired. Of course, Barn Wired on the south side of the square in Sigourney. That's from 5 to 9 p.m. Barn Wired staying open on Thursday nights. Again, did that just started last week or 2 weeks ago?
I think the week before, right at the beginning of March.
And as it says there, come support the Tri-County Post-Prom for Tip Night at Barn Wired. TC students and or parents will be your servers for tonight, and it's open to the public. Menu for the event will be Barn Wired's regular menu. Tips collected going towards Tri-County's Post-Prom. Now, I'm assuming that you're going to be among those working tonight, Brittany.
Yes, it'll be me, Amanda, and Ellie who are taking the orders, doing the drinks. We've got that Beastie Bloody Mary and all those great things that Amanda's added. And then I have 7 high schoolers, Tri-County high schoolers, who are going to come, and they'll be able to serve and bus the tables and answer questions, fill the drinks, stuff like that.
Yeah. And so when you hear Jim hitting the ding,
Yeah.
Yes.
we're going to be going to get the food. And
So, honest question.
Mm-hmm.
How nervous are you guys about having the kids be the servers?
Not that nervous. I'll be kind of the mother hen to tell them, direct them.
That's good. So you're not expecting any of them to walk out with 7 plates at once?
They can try. I don't think they'll succeed. My max is 3, so.
Wow.
Is that bouncing one like on your inner
Yeah,
arm?
exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
gotta do it just right.
So yeah, that's going on tonight. Again, get something to eat at Barn Wired. Give your tips for the post-prom activities for Tri-County. Lots of other stuff going on at Tri-County as well. And I know you want to talk about that, don't you? A little bit. We got the Fit Family Friday coming up. Let's bring that up on the screen and tell us about that.
Yes. So another volunteer group that I'm in is Tri-County Youth Sports. And we put on an annual event called Fit Family Friday. And we are going to have it next Friday on March 28th. It is open to the public. And right now we are still in the process of looking for businesses who either want to come and host a booth, which will be teaching our community kids like a healthy lifestyle. Or we're also open to donations, of course, too. We are getting some awesome raffle prizes for the kids. So once they go through and do each booth activity, they get a punch card, and when they have it filled, then they get entered into the raffle. So right now I have 2 bicycles that I'm raffling off.
Nice.
Yeah, 18-inch ones. And 2 basketball hoops, like the ones that have the stand that you put up in your driveway. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and a bunch of other, just getting the kids outside, staying active, all the outdoor toys.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a lot of stuff coming up here.
Yes.
Again, that is on Friday, March 28th. And then did I also see, is there like a movie night or something coming up? Or did that already happen?
We had that, yes.
That already happened. All right.
Another group that I'm in, the SIAC
That's another
committee.
group.
Another one, yeah. We did have that one. That was fun. We
Okay.
watched Moana 2 in the gym on a projector screen. Yeah.
Now, did you want to sing us some of the songs from Moana 2?
No, the songs were better in the first movie, in my opinion.
Were they?
Yeah.
I haven't
agree.
seen either one.
I saw Moana 2 in the theater.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep. Aren't you a Moana fan?
I'm just saying.
Did you want to sing us some songs?
No, not at all. No, I couldn't tell you any of them. But, yeah.
So lots of activities happening with Tri-County. And again, Tip Night is coming up tonight. Make sure you get out to Barn Wired here in Sigourney to support Tip Night for the Tri-County post-prom activities. You got any questions, Neil?
I don't know. On the what was it?
Fit
Family Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. So so is that I can't? So we're looking at it here in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
What's ages here?
Oh yeah, we do preschool to high school,
Okay.
all age groups.
Okay.
I have one of the prizes that like a high schooler could win is I have a gift certificate to the Sigourney golf course.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they get, I think it's 8 holes and a golf cart, and they could bring a friend. So I know
Nice.
some
Well,
high
that's very
schoolers that would
cool.
like that. Yeah. And then the bicycles are geared towards the younger kids, and then we've got helmets to, put those with.
Sure.
And then, so like booths, we have like Casey Elite is going to come and teach some kids some gymnastics,
Gotcha.
or kind of show them,
Uh-huh.
what they can do with that. And then we have like Keokuk County Public Health who comes and just talks, does some
Right.
education in
Okay.
regards to a healthy lifestyle.
So what could we, Steve, the two of us, come and offer these kids for fitness? I mean, because we are the epitome.
I don't know. You're the one that's bringing it up.
Well, we could talk about my walking routine.
Oh, yes. Your 6-minute walk.
Yes.
I have the high school track team who's going to come and do some events. Would you like to enter into like
I
the
would
400?
I would hate to shame myself that bad.
I was going to say, the way you were interested in this
Yeah.
seemed like maybe you wanted
Well, I feel like
an
we should
adult,
do something. Yeah, there you go. We
an
could
adult
do
version.
chair
Yeah.
yoga.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Wall Pilates.
Down dog.
What, down dog.
Get in the down dog position.
You are welcome to come and host a
It might be more fun to watch.
Okay.
I think
How
I'll
about
do
goat yoga? Isn't
Goat
there like
yoga?
a goat yoga
I don't know.
these days?
Is
where
there?
goats just kind of climb on you while you're doing yoga?
I could
That
feel
is
good.
a great idea. I could find
It's a
goats.
thing.
Really?
It's a thing. Look it up.
Okay, I want somebody to bring in a goat, and I'll do it.
Perfect.
Again, we're talking with Brittany McCullough from, like I said earlier, you're not officially, I don't know, are you official?
I am not an associate of Tri-County,
Okay.
no, but I am definitely a mom and a
very
fan
involved
and
mom.
Yes,
Very
yes,
much so.
Yes, I am.
Here talking on behalf of Tri-County and some of their activities. So, well, it sounds like prom is going to be a good time.
Yeah.
When is prom actually for Tri-County?
April 5th, and they have an Under the Sea theme that they're doing.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm not sure
Under
what
the
time.
sea.
Yes. Exactly.
I wish I knew more words. Yeah.
What movie is that? Little Mermaid?
Yes.
Okay.
Ariel.
Oh. Wow, you're all up on
it's sort of disturbing how much I know about some of these things. I need to get me
So
some-
April 5th, again, tip night is tonight at Barn Wired, which again we're right on top of Barn Wired with the Osky Dental Studios. Get to work down there.
Yep.
And just so you know, we can hear you guys sometimes too yelling at each other. Calm down.
I think you're
And
louder
singing
than
songs.
us.
You think we're louder? Do you really?
Can you hear? All right, so that's a question. Can
No.
you hear us down
No,
there?
I can't hear it all. I can only hear the renovating that they're doing in
Okay.
the apartment. Yeah,
That's
no, I
great.
can't hear you.
I got a little nervous there for a split second. Saying we're louder. Wow.
Only when you're singing your Disney tunes.
Yes.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, Brittany, thanks for taking time to come in.
you.
Are you working right now? Is this part
I
of your-
might have to if the girls need help down there, but no, I wasn't supposed to.
Oh, well,
All
thanks
right,
for coming in. then.
Absolutely.
Let's once again put this up on the screen again tonight. Post-prom tip night for Tri-County. That's at Barn Wired right here in Sigourney tonight from 5 to 9. Stop in, order something to eat or drink, and give your tips to the high schoolers at Tri-County High School. And then where did my other thing go? I should have had these in order. But we've got Fit Family
Friday.
I know.
Next Friday.
It's not as easy to roll off your tongue as you think.
I was going to say Fit Family
Sometimes we throw a
Day.
fun in there. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. A
It's
fun Fit Family Friday.
It's family, it's fitness, and that's coming up on March 28th. Again, that will be... Where's that actually take place at?
Yes, at Tri-County School, and we are hoping with the weather that we can keep it at the playground.
Yeah. Oh,
so we
yeah.
do like the basketball court, the track area, the baseball field. I'm going to have a helicopter come land on the baseball
nice.
field.
Oh, wow.
That's exciting.
So the kids could come see that. Yeah.
Man.
And fire trucks and everything safety, healthy, all of
Nice.
that. Yeah.
Any idea if people want more information or they've seen me kind of briefly put this stuff up on
Yes.
the screen, where do they get more information? I mean, maybe just about Tri-County schools in general or these things going on.
Yes, I believe that they have that on the website for the Tri-County Community
Okay.
School. But if a business is interested and wanting to reach out to us, you could do tcyouthsports@gmail.com.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, Brittany McCullough, you've been a great guest.
Thank you.
All right, before you get out of here too,
Yeah.
Let's run some of our fun stuff by you here.
Okay.
Are this or that. So this or that is cafe or diner. We were really discussing what the difference is between a cafe and a diner is.
Okay.
We don't really understand what the difference is.
Google says cafe is more of just drinks and light snacks.
Okay.
Where a diner would be your comfort food and meals.
Yeah.
So take that if I don't know.
I want all the food, so I want the diner.
All right, so you're going diner on that. Question of the day.
Okay.
What do you like most about spring?
Oh, the weather, the sun,
Yes.
the warmth.
Absolutely.
Sure. And then our tournament that's going on, we've got Guns N' Roses and Aerosmith.
Ooh.
Who you pick?
I'm a millennial girl, so
Oh no!
I don't want to offend anyone, so I'm gonna say
You
both.
want to say Guns N' Roses?
Both.
Oh, Guns N' Roses.
Sure.
Guns N' Roses.
There, see, no prodding at all. Just she said Guns N' Roses.
What's your favorite Guns N' Roses song? We're gonna put you on the spot.
Sweet Child of Mine.
Oh
Look
yeah.
at that. See,
She looked at you for
no,
confirmation.
she did not.
I think she did.
No.
What's your favorite Aerosmith song?
He didn't.
Emotion?
It was an album.
Sweet Emotion, obviously.
It was an album.
Dream On. Some good stuff. All right. Well, Brittany, thank you for coming in today. You are free to go. Have fun at Tip Night tonight. Make sure you go see Brittany and the high schoolers from Tri-County tonight at Barnwired in Sigourney.
Thank you.
Brittany, are we going to see you tomorrow for the Iowa Music Showcase?
Absolutely.
Okay,
All right.
good deal.
See you guys.
See ya.
Thank you. That's Brittany McCullough, again, kind of representing Tri-County schools and representing Barnwired because she is a proud employee of Barnwired.
She was
one of the many friendly faces you'll find at Barnwired, serving you for your coffee and your food needs and just helping you out.
Yep.
So.
And when she came in, we brought her into the Did You Know segment and about the kids putting things up their nose. Michelle Herman commented, probably quick enough, I just didn't get to
Rocks.
see it. Yeah, I seen rocks as we were talking. I'm like, that's true. I have had one of my boys put a rock up his nose and a bead, like for a necklace.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And what the hard part was, he got it up there just right where they went to suck it out, the hole in the middle of the bead. They couldn't suck it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was a bad night.
So you actually had to go to the hospital.
Oh yeah,
All right.
It was not
beat
fun.
up the nose.
Yep, and the best story I've ever heard yet, and I will not name names, but I know him quite well. But a little boy just a year ago, up here on the square, put a buckeye up his nose. A buckeye.
How?
I don't know. And when asked why did you do it, simply put, wanted to see if I could get it out. A buckeye. That's some dedication right there.
Yeah, that stretches the nostril. Does his one nostril
No, it looks normal.
stretched out?
No, it looks normal.
That's crazy.
He can really blow his nose good though.
I don't really remember sticking anything up my nose as a kid.
I don't either.
I mean, just jokingly, like a pencil or a pen, maybe.
Right.
But yeah,
I don't even remember any good stories from friends or anything like that.
Yeah.
We were just, I don't know. We were cooler back then, Steve.
Yeah, that's it. That's the ticket.
We didn't need to stick things up our nose.
Let's get one more look at our forecast before we get out of here for today. Let's go back to meteorologist Neil Sauerkraut.
Neil Sauerkraut. Well, the one thing about today's forecast I love, there's no wind advisory, there's no red flag warning, there's no nothing, but it is still going to be breezy. 15 to 20 mile per hour winds, sunny and 47 for a high. Tonight, low around 31 with increasing clouds and partly sunny for your Friday, a high near 58. That sounds great. Partly sunny, 58 tomorrow. Don't mind those wind gusts up to 35.
Hold on to your hat.
So yeah, it should be a beautiful, beautiful day tomorrow. Just get
too
past
bad of
the
a
day.
weekend. Yeah, a little bit windy though, but not too bad. Spring is here.
It is, supposedly.
All right, so I think that'll do it for today. Again, going back to the 7 o'clock hour, thanks to Alan Sellers and Riley Northup from First Resources for hanging out.
Yep.
Telling jokes, telling us about things going on at First Resources. And thanks to Brittany McCullough with Tri-County Schools and telling us about all things Tri-County going on here over the next few weeks. What do you got?
There's one more comment, and I was, to be honest,
Loving an Elevator.
Well, so Amber, obviously, Loving an Elevator is an Aerosmith song.
Is it?
Yes, love in an elevator. So, but when I looked down real quick, it says love in an elevator, question mark. Are you?
You thought maybe it was a suggestion?
I'm like, what's happening right now? So yes, it's a song by Aerosmith. You're right, Amber.
Neil?
Hey.
Love in an elevator?
All right.
Maybe?
We could go to the courthouse. They have an elevator.
No, thank you.
Okay, then. Good answer. Have a great Thursday, everybody.
Yes, have a great Thursday. We'll be back tomorrow morning. We'll have 1 minute with Bob Cattell coming back in. He was in here on Monday. This week has kind of flown by. Yeah, this week has flown by.
Wow.
So he'll be coming back in to tell us how his week has gone here in Southeast Iowa, talking to a bunch of different area high schools. We'll get a recap on that. And we're kind of looking for a second guest.
Yeah.
So if somebody's out there that has something to promote, if you're one of our sponsors that wants to be on the show during that 7 o'clock hour, that's the 7 o'clock hour is open. Bob's coming in at about 8:30. So if you got something on our community calendar that needs to be promoted, you got a free will offering type of an event, something like that.
Hit us up.
Hit us up. We'll get you on. If not tomorrow, coming up in the near future.
Yeah,
we'll
definitely.
throw you on the show. As you can see, it's a friendly environment here at the Osky Dental Studios.
Yeah, we don't want to scare you away by being too professional. We do
like,
our best.
Why would we want the phone line to work?
The one thing we were pretty much most excited about
Yeah.
through this whole transition.
And it didn't work. But Bubby, thank you for calling in and winning those prizes. Maybe the next time you call in, we'll actually get you so we can hear you on the show. Okay, that'll do it. We're just rambling right now. You guys have a great Thursday. Enjoy spring.
Happy spring.
We'll be back for a Friday edition of Just Another Morning Show.